Dr. M. K. Mukul, Department of Mathematics, Government College Ajmer. Today I am taking abstract algebra. To understand abstract algebra, it is necessary to understand the basic entity of abstract algebra, a binary operation. The entire abstract algebra can be understood with the help of binary operation. When we use one binary operation, we will understand the group theory, homomorphism, etc. And when we use two binary operation, then there will be ring theory and furthermore field theory, etc. What is binary operation? Binary operation is a operation, any operation by which we can understand that the resultant of any set, member of any set operated by this operation, and the resultant is belongs to this set, then this operation is known as binary operation. For this, we can take simple examples, say set of natural number and plus minus etc. When we use two natural number and add these two number with this operation, say add with this operation, we will get a natural number, and hence this operation is a binary operation for the set of natural number. But if we use minus as an operation, then subtraction of two natural number may or may not belongs to the set of natural number. Therefore, minus is not a binary operation for the set of natural number. If we take set of integers and the operation plus, minus, division, etc., then for this set, addition of two integer is again an integer. Therefore, the addition is a binary operation for the set of integers. Subtraction of two integers is also an integer. Therefore, subtraction is also a binary operation. Whereas division, for division, if we divide two integers, say minus 3 oblique 4, this does not belongs to the set of natural number. Therefore, division of two integers does not belongs to the set of integer. Hence, division is not a binary operation. So, it's a very simple thing, but during the course of abstract algebra, we always come together with these operations. Now, I think we have understood the binary operation in a simple manner. Now, we start with the theory group. The basic definition of group, we use a set, any set, non-empty set A, say, and a binary operator. This is known as algebraic structure. Basic set A and binary operation. I already tell this is a binary operation. If we say this is a non-empty set and any operation this, then this structure may be a algebraic structure or may not be a algebraic structure. It is an algebraic structure if this is a binary operation. Otherwise, this may or may not be a algebraic structure. This is also known as groupoid. And semi-group, when this algebraic structure follows the associative property say A, B, C, A, B and C belongs to set A, then if A operation B operation C is equal to A operation B operation C, this property holds, then with this algebraic structure and with this property, this is known as a semi-group. And loop, if this algebraic structure or this algebraic structure, I already told you that this is an algebraic structure. This is an algebraic structure as this will be this is a binary operation, and for this algebraic structure holds identity element, then this is known as loop. And the combination of semi-group with loop and loop with inverse property, inverse of an element if the algebraic structure is a semi-group, it's a loop with the inverse property of the element, this is known as group. So the basic definition of a group is algebraic structure. Either I can say this is an algebraic structure or a non-empty set with a operation. Here I tell this is only an operation, then we need to prove closure property. If this non-empty set with this operation holds the closure property, then this structure is known as algebraic structure. And if this algebraic structure holds the property of associative, identity and inverse, associative means A, B, C belongs to A and A star, B star, C is equal to A star, B star, C. This is known as associative property. Identity means there exists an element such that for A belongs to A, E is an element belongs to A such that A operation E is equal to A is equal to E operation A, then E is known as identity for this set A. And inverse, if there exists an element B belongs to A, say A belongs to A, and there exists an element B in A such that A operation B is equal to identity is equal to B operation A, then B is the inverse of A and A is the inverse of B. So if an algebraic structure follows the associative property, identity and inverse, this is known as a group. If I say this is a non-empty set and this is a operation only, then we need to prove the closure property also. This group is known as commutative group if a commutative property holds good, say A belongs to A and B belongs to A, implies A star B is equal to B star A, then this group is known as commutative group. So we can understand the group theory with this property. Now, एक सेकंड पॉज कर